Marriage isn't supposed to feel like a competition, but with Julia, it always did. From the beginning, she had this way of reminding me that I was lucky to be with her. She was beautiful, head-turning beautiful. The kind of woman people stared at when we walked into a room. And me, I was ordinary. Average face, thinning hair, working a decent but unglamorous job at an accounting firm. She'd joke about it in front of friends. I mean, Marcus is no Brad Pitt, but he's safe. I'll never have to worry about him straying. No one's lining up to steal him. Everyone would laugh, and I'd laugh too, pretending it didn't sting. But every time, a little piece of me chipped away. The worst of it came one night at dinner with her family. We were at a long table, her parents, siblings, cousins, the whole crowd. Julia, after a couple glasses of wine, leaned back in her chair and said, "The best thing about being married to Marcus is I never have to stress about him cheating. He's too ugly to ever be a threat." The table erupted. Her dad chuckled. Her sister snorted wine out her nose. Even the waiter smirked. I sat there, cheeks burning, gripping my fork like it could anchor me. And Julia? She just grinned, basking in the attention. That night, lying in bed beside her, I stared at the ceiling and thought, this can't be love. Not real love. Not when your own wife tears you down for sport. Over time, her words turned sharper. If I asked her to tone down the flirting with her coworkers, she'd roll her eyes and say, "What, jealous?" Don't flatter yourself. No one else wants you. If I bought her flowers, she'd laugh and say, "Trying to look romantic?" Cute. Points for effort. I swallowed it all, telling myself marriage takes compromise, that maybe I was being sensitive. But then I started noticing late nights at the office. Texts she wouldn't let me see. A second phone hidden in her purse. The truth hit me like a freight train one Saturday morning. Julia was in the shower when her phone buzzed. I don't snoop, never have, but something in my gut twisted. I picked it up. A message preview lit the screen. Last night was perfect. Can't wait for round 2. My stomach dropped. I opened the thread. Dozens of messages, photos, plans. She wasn't just cheating. She was building an entire second life with a coworker named Derek, the same Derek she once mocked me for being jealous of. When she stepped out of the shower, towel wrapped tight, I was sitting on the edge of the bed holding her phone. I didn't yell, didn't throw it. I just asked quietly, "How long?" Her eyes widened for a split second, then narrowed into a smirk. "Oh, come on. Don't act surprised. You knew you were never enough for me." That was it. No denial, no apology. Just a cold confirmation that everything I feared was true. I didn't scream. I didn't throw her out. I played it smart. For weeks I collected screenshots of messages, bank records showing hotel charges, copies of her secret emails. Every late-night meeting mapped to receipts and credit card bills. I built a file so airtight not even the best lawyer at her firm could wiggle her out of it. And then, when I was ready, I struck. It started small. I stopped doing the things she took for granted. No more cooking her favorite meals. No more handling the bills. No more cleaning up after her chaos. When she asked why, I shrugged. "I'm too ugly and boring to be good at anything, remember?" Then came the big reveal. One Sunday, I invited her family over for dinner. Julia was confused. She thought I was trying to smooth things over. We ate, chatted, drank wine. And then I stood up, cleared my throat, and said, "There's something everyone here should see." I hooked my laptop to the TV. Slide after slide appeared. Messages between Julia and Derek. Photos, bank records. The works. Gasps filled the room. Her mother covered her mouth. Her father turned beet red. Julia sat frozen, wine glass trembling in her hand. "This," I said evenly, "is the woman who tells everyone I'm too ugly for anyone else to want." Funny, because apparently she couldn't resist Derek from accounting. The silence was deafening. Then her dad stood up, slammed his fist on the table, and stormed out. Her mother burst into tears. Her sister muttered, "Unbelievable!" Julia's mask cracked. She tried to scream, to spin it, to accuse me of invading her privacy. But no one listened. Not anymore. The evidence was too damning. Within a week, I had divorce papers filed. With the file I'd built, the settlement was swift. I kept the house, half her accounts, and most importantly, my dignity. She moved in with Derek. I heard through the grapevine it didn't last. Turns out, The thrill of sneaking around is a lot more fun than the reality of living with the person you cheated for. As for me, I rebuilt, slowly, day by day, and somewhere along the way, I realized Julia had done me a favor. By calling me ugly, by mocking me, by tearing me down, she revealed exactly who she was. And by cheating, she set me free from someone who never deserved me in the first place. Now, when I look in the mirror, I don't see the man Julia mocked. I see a man who survived betrayal, humiliation, and cruelty and came out stronger. Ugly? Maybe, but unwanted? Not anymore. And thanks for whack thing.